I recently visited the band that I used to be a part of, and it felt very weird, sad, and different. So what happened was I went to the band Christmas concert, and the only reason I was able to easily go without it being such an awkward scene is because my mom offered to go with me and my sister, and Hugo also was there with me as well. He happened to be around. He happened to be visiting my house. Well, my parents' house technically, so I went as well. So thank goodness I was able to go. I am very thankful for that opportunity. I forgot the car! When you forget the car at Link's Logic. Subscribe to JB dragmotoxboss for millions of IQ. Also be sure to join my Discord server, JB's Palace! That is a statement I'd never, well, technically, no. The context I'm thinking of, I would never think of ever saying that. Stock up season in Link's Logic, let's go! First time ever. Official stock up season in Link's Logics is something that is officially, not counting the Pinky Down Wire, officially never happened before. And also there's a first for that other present that we were talking about, that we visited in the reveal video for those presents. That is the very first gift bag. And also it's the first confirmation that now the dice presents are actually going to be a class, and there's actually going to be variants of those presents. Now, my question is, are we getting a book present? I mean, if so, I feel like that's probably going to be added to Bob's Shack. Because, well, what's so strange is that Bob's Shack, of all places, does not have a stock of season item yet this year. Besides Halloween and Thanksgiving. Well, for Christmas I'm talking about. And where did the candy cane variants go? Like, that stopped in, 2021? Never to be seen again? I want candy cane presents! Alright, let's back this up into here. And, okay, nice! We got, wait. This could fit the fastest vehicle in the game, too. I'm gonna try that next time. I ain't driving any more vehicles over here. But next time I'll try that. Like, next time I'm in a server and stocking up on these. The distance is so short, it won't matter. The time I wasted has already been wasted. Wait, no. Okay. Okay, that's a stupid statement. No. There's no more time to be wasted with this. I already wasted the vast majority of the time that I would be wasting with this mess up anyway. Oh, well. Short distance. But anyways, yeah, no presents in Bob's Shack. It's crazy. I hope that we could see a book present. Like, if there are going to be 2 presents being released in the same day, then I sure hope that we will see 2 presents being released on December 20th, a book present, and bring back the candy cane variants. Come on! But also, for the heck of it, get a present for how did I forget what it's called? The Boxcar Shop. Get a present for that. Get a present for Bob's Shack, obviously. So there have been people who are saying that they speculate that there is going to be 10 presents in honor of this being the 10th stock-up season year. Now, right now, there's only 6 presents out, and I hope that Lumber Tycoon 2 does not stop at that, because, well, in technicality, we did get 8 items. We technically got 7 present stock-up season items, and 6 actual individual-looking presents, because of that one slightly different present of the painting gift last year that had a slightly different description and was in a random spot, because there's 23 of them placed down in the fine art shop, I believe. I don't remember. Oh my god, I need to talk about the main subject of this video. I visited band this year, and seeing the people perform that I used to perform with, it was different. Absolutely different. It felt weird just seeing those people perform, and new people that I had no idea ever exist. Well, actually, I knew that they joined the band, the specific people, but to see new people in the band that I did not know, that was very, I'll tell you something. For the first time, think of this wild fact. for the first time in 7 years, I basically saw the marching band or the band group, whatever they're technically called, I don't even know. The band, yeah, the first time in 7 years, seeing the band and seeing people that I've never met before, and just seeing new people. And here's the thought that I always think about. Well, last year it had more of an intense feeling to it. This year it has a less intense feeling because I'm already out of band, I'm already graduated. But when I was a senior, this is what I thought. The first year that I was in band, the very first year that I was in band, I saw a bunch of people grades older than me. And to think that all of those people that were in band with me, except for the people on the same grade level as me, except for the people on the same grade level as me, all the people there were already graduated, already moved on with their lives. And that was kind of crazy to think of. Like, I was the last of that group, basically. And now that I'm gone, everybody in that room, officially, everybody in that room, in that band room at that one point in time, when I first joined band, is now graduated. All of them, all of us are no longer in that specific marching band or band, whatever, group, band. We'll just call it band. We got to keep calling it band here. It's insane. And I remember the second year I was in band, I saw a grade below me. And I'm like, oh my goodness, there's actually people who are younger than me in the band now. Think of this. Now there are only people younger than my grade in the band this year. Only people younger than me. And that's absolutely insane. Now, let's think of another crazy thought here. The person in the highest grade of that band, well, the grade, yes, that grade, yeah, those seniors, when they were seniors the first year I joined band, if they came and visited band now, they would not know a singular person in the band. And think of this, hardly any of us in our grade even communicated with the seniors back then because of the big age gap, obviously. So I don't think you could expect too much communication. So even if they visited last year, it would be almost practically the same. Just a couple familiar faces, like what? They grew up so much. I hardly know them though. You know, that type of feeling. Now, sometimes friendships do form, like friendships that are over the age gap of like a few years. And here's my opinion on big age gap friendships. I believe that they are most of the time all right. But the thing is that the older person should never do inappropriate jokes in front of the younger people. In fact, I have new standards here. I do not make inappropriate jokes, nothing like that, in front of people who are under the age of 18. Even if I had some 17-year-old friends. Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. Gotta be 18. Gotta be 18. Goodness gracious. Now, back on the subject here. I believe that any two ages can be friends as long as the younger age is not a really young teen. Like, for example, let's give some examples here. I believe that people in their 20s could be friends with teens. As long as it's not weird at all. As long as there's no romantic intentions. Because I have an opinion on that. Of where, like, I honestly do not think that even an 18-year-old, 19-year-old, 20, 21, 22, early 20s even. I believe that you need to be at least in your mid to late 20s to then date someone who is literally in their middle age or higher. But if you're in your early 20s or late teens, or even a teen itself, you should absolutely never date anyone who is middle-aged or even in their 30s or anything like that, or even late 20s or stuff like that. I believe that someone who is 18 years old should only date up to 22. But even then, let's say me and Aya don't work out, which I honestly highly doubt at this rate. We are too perfect for each other. But let's say there's an alternate universe where we don't work out. I'll say this. Let's say in some alternate universe we don't work out, and I end up looking for a new partner. If I was single at 22, I would never be comfortable with dating an 18-year-old. I would want there to be a little, like, I would want them to be at least, maybe 19? I don't know. But definitely 20. Now, back to the friendships thing. If someone's like 13 or 14, I believe that the highest age that they should only really be friends with is maybe like early 20s. But then once you're like 15, 16, 17, I believe that could even expand to late 20s. And then if you're as old as me, 18 or older, I believe that being friends with anybody at any age at that point is fine, except for elders. Because elders, well, that's a tough one. I believe it's still all right, actually. But a little strange. Like, I can never imagine myself being friends with an elder that's very close to passing away. But like maybe like an elder who is very conscious, I suppose. But yeah. Now anyways, back to the main subject here. I believe that all friendships within the band are appropriate. They're all appropriate. I believe they're all appropriate as long as there's not inappropriate jokes being made. And I actually know some people who disregard that and make inappropriate jokes in front of younger people. Well, a lot of people do, and that's a thing that is messed up with this society. Like literally like my girlfriend Aya is like one of the only people that comes as close as to having the same beliefs as me. Aya and, a few of my close friends, of course. Aya is actually more strict than me. She believes that you should not be at a PC for more than 3 hours. Aya, that is absolutely insane, but she said that she lets me do it anyway because, well, thank goodness she lets me do it. I mean, I ain't gonna not be at my PC for, I ain't gonna live myself on my PC for 3 hours. I'm a YouTuber. I might do long streams. I ain't doing that, Aya. No. And she at least understands that. But yeah, Aya is definitely a rare gem to find, and I'm very thankful and appreciative of her. But I gotta get back to the band subject here. The type of feeling I got when I saw the band this year, well, late this year, of course, it felt like I was, exiled. I don't know. It felt out of place. Now, I remember seeing graduated band members come and visit over the years, and of course it doesn't seem that weird at all seeing those graduated band members visit. And some of them, and a bunch of them even help out over the years with band programs. So honestly, that's fine. To me in my head, it still feels like, oh yeah, they're out of the band, but they still feel like a band member, kind of, sort of, but they're gone, they're graduated, so kind of don't feel like a band member because they're actually gone, they actually graduated. But from the perspective of the person who graduated already, it really feels sad that I'm no longer a part of that. I'm too old. It's simple. I'm too old. I'm too old to be in that band. And when the grade above me graduated, that was a big hit for me, even though I didn't know too many of them too well. A couple of them I was close to. Well, actually, come to think of it, only one. Only one I was ever really close to. Not even that close, but close. You can't forget the classic, he shows up in live streams. I don't want to necessarily say who for location purposes. And when I say live streams, just live stream chat. But just seeing all those people go, that was a big hit on me. And then my entire senior year, I went from feeling like I was a part of I wasn't the oldest and there's a bunch of people older than me, to feeling like some old elder outcast to the side, and just kind of okay, yeah, this is different now. this is different. Of course, every single year, band felt different and different and different as every single year progressed on. But the biggest change was when I went from junior year to senior year. And now, the fact that I'm not even in it anymore, that is the second biggest shift. No, not the biggest shift. The biggest change of perspective I have on that band happened from senior to graduated. Right now I'm graduated, not even in the band. That's obvious. The second biggest change for me in that band was when I went from junior to senior. Band is something that I was very happy to be a part of. The years did slip by way too fast. I have to say, way too fast. And the fact that COVID was strategically placed within like one of the more like center years of the band, that really sped things up a lot too. Because it's like there was a little section where I was really young, light voice, and then the COVID break, and that's when my voice deepened. I went through a lot of, I'll call it on this channel, puberty. And then I came out with, well, still getting a little deeper. I mean, check back to my late 2021 videos. That's how my voice sounded. And now I'm really turning into an adult. I'm getting older. I even have a girlfriend that I've almost been dating for 6 months. I don't even have the worry of finding a romantic partner anymore. I'm getting older. My life problems, they're getting solved. Slowly and slowly. Of course, there are probably going to be a lot more that come up. But some of the life problems that I've had, they've been solved. I'm getting older. I am no longer this young person that went to band. Hopeless romantic at that point. Used to be a hopeless romantic. No, now I'm this guy, guy who also matured and became more of a Christian. Just this calm guy that has a girlfriend and is just here. I have also changed a lot too. And I talk about this in one of my prior videos. I went from an immature person who would always have a revengeful mindset to a person, well, not always, but sometimes, to a person who's just too good for that. And he just doesn't care. That's it for this video.